Shakia! It's your boy Fistina is us! Bring another great edition of Call of Duty for me to you, because that's what I do. You know, I'm really proud of myself. I thought about it, and I'm like, you know, hey, Sean Anders is a cool dude. I met him in person. There's some other people I met in person. But, like, a lot of the people that started out in this community that played Call of Duty, they moved on and did other things. And there's nothing wrong with that, stepping stone, going on to other things. But I'm still doing, I mean, I was always true to what I believed in. My favorite game of all time, it has to be Call of Duty. It used to be Mortal Kombat, it used to be Madden, now it's Call of Duty's taken over that role in my life, and it's entertainment to me. I love this game. And a lot of times I seem, you know, like I like got to stick up my ass, you know, or, you know, I'm being a dick, or, you know, it may sound like I'm an evil person and da-da-da-da. Let me tell you something about the internet. The internet is a place where people express themselves, you know, a little bit more than they would in real life. So don't think that a person is one way. I mean, there are some people that you'll meet and they're the same way they are on the internet, they are in person. But I want to tell you, I'm by no way am I like, you know, like I'm not constantly walking around pissed off about Call of Duty every day, even though it seems like that. It's just that I'm passionate about a game that, you know, it's my meditation. Everybody has their little thing. Like, some people like to go hunting, some people like to go shooting, some people like to ride deep dirt bikes, some people like to whatever. You know, everybody has their little thing that they like to do. Some people gamble, whatever it is. You know, my thing is I like to come home and play Call of Duty. I like to relax, have fun with the game. So if I'm passionate about it and you're messing up my fun, yeah, I'm going to be vocal about it. But by no means am I a bad person or I'm a dick or nothing like that. I think I speak for a lot of general public people out there who are just, will never take the time to make a video. First of all, they're not going to buy all the equipment to post a video. Let's get that out of the way. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So, you know, so I was on Twitter, and I'm going to be on Twitter this week. And, you know, I just threw a tweet out there to Michael Condrey. You know, I always thought that Twitter and Facebook were the way to communicate with people. I think that going on the forums, you're never going to get anything done, you know, because people are just belligerent there. And you know, and sometimes I come off on Twitter or whatever seeming like very vocal, but that's just passionate. All that stuff is rear view mirror stuff. You know, I'm just talking to be talking. It's nothing like, I'm not serious about it. I'm not sitting there getting pissed off and going, yeah, my life is revolving. No, it's a video game. I like to have fun. And, you know, we're just used to Call of Duty being a certain way, and we just want it to be that way. And so, you know, we're very vocal about how we feel about the game. So anyways, moving right along. Talking to Michael Condrey is one of the main owners of Sledgehammer. And listen, I think this game is great. I think, you know, in hindsight, maybe it took them 3 years to develop this game as far as like the boosting and all that stuff. And that probably took a lot of their development time. And a lot of stuff is just missing from the game that they probably just didn't have time to like check with everybody. And I'm not sticking up for them. I'm just assuming this. Because I have to think, well, you know, the more and more I play this game, all that sliding around and I never see any problems and boosting and, you know, maybe there's some glitches getting out of the map, some things like that. But overall, the general concept of the game is great as far as, you know, the theme, which is boosting. But everything else, it needs a lot of tweaking. So I opened the dialogue with Michael Condrey, and, like, by no means am I, like, the ambassador, the, you know, or the main guy, and I'm sure there's tons of people who have other ideas, but I think being one of the only persons that stayed with this community that loves the game, you know, I would love to bring back, I mean, do you not think that Sean Anders and all those other guys would come back to this game if it was a lot more organic and fun and all that and none of this craziness in the game? Yeah, they probably would. So, you know, it's like maybe that's my mission, is to like, yo, get these guys and a lot of millions and millions of other people to come back. I mean, I remember on this game on Christmas, be 2 or 3 million people online. I mean, maybe that's why the Xbox isn't selling. There's no motivation, there's no urgency, there's no real reason why should I buy this game. So, you know, overall, you know, hopefully we can accomplish something. If you want to check me out on Twitter /Fist, join the conversation. Maybe you can tell me some things on Twitter that you would like to, you know, you have questions about. Why is this in the game? Why is the game like this? Send me your tweets. I mean, hopefully we can open up some dialogue, get some things solved with Michael Condrey, and try to improve this game. And it's a stepping stone into the next game. I mean, they don't know unless we make a voice for these things. Anyways, check out my other channel too, Fist F2ST. Or F2ST, yep. Check it over there. Another commentary on that as well. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace, I'm out.